Panellining is how you simulate shade in those deep grooves and spaces between armor and panels. By darkening all those cracks and crevices, you introduce all the hidden details and bring some great contrast to the colors and design. There are lots of ways to panelline your Gunpla and plastic models. Especially important is choosing the right tool for the job. For this tutorial, I'll be going over the Gundam Real Touch Markers, and why I consider it the most versatile of them all. They allow you to achieve everything from nice clean panel lines to graduated shading. First, I'll go over the basics, followed by a few advanced techniques, then ending with my thoughts and suggestions on when you should use these markers for panel lining. Each one has 2 tips on them with different sizes. I'll be demonstrating both in this tutorial. For this tutorial, I'll mainly be using these colors found in most Gundam marker sets: Gray 3, Brown 1, and the Mark Off pin. For an occasional case, I'll mention a few of the colors like orange. Let's get started! I'll also be showing various techniques for cleaning and styling, so here are a few things you'll see me use, but I'm only mentioning all of them so you can choose the one you want to use most. Panellining is usually done during or right after assembly. Doing marker panellining on bare plastic allows you to do several things really easily from the get-go. For starters, you can apply the marker and wipe it off away without worrying too much. If you find it staining or getting everywhere, just use some IPA on a rag. Here's the basic way of panellining with markers. For white plastic, I recommend Gray 3. Just fill in the panel lines and don't worry about making a mess too much. Because it is bare plastic, you can just wipe it away with your finger, paper towel, or a cotton swab. If you're going to do this method, make sure the ink is still pretty wet, so do small sections at a time. With just basic panel lines filled in like this, you'll most likely already achieve the effect you want. If you enjoyed this tutorial, I've made others, so don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out. I also stream over on Twitch and I use these techniques there, so please come by and visit. With these markers, you have a choice of making things look neat or really dirty. Typically, you will just mark all over the piece, not worrying too much about only getting the grooves and joints. Then just wipe a rag all over it quickly. This alone will leave the marker in any recessed areas, giving you a lined and shaded piece. Always start by putting too much marker on. It's important to fill in all the grooves. Keep removing it until you get the effect you like. Remove less to keep things looking dirty, or remove it all to achieve that perfect line. For sections that are just joints between 2 pieces, there are really not much of a panel line there. You'll want to make it look more like a fading shadow. To do this, start by making a really thick line. Now we'll use that fade off pin. This is a clear pin, which is used to dilute and remove the marker. Use this to fade out and lighten the edges of that thick mark you just made. You can use like a scrubbing motion to loosen it up. These mark off pins will pick up the ink, so wipe them on a towel occasionally so you aren't just putting the ink back. When using markers for panel lining, you'll find they make quite a mess. You want to go over everything a second time just to make sure it's all cleaned up. Panel lining with markers is a really fast and easy way to make your models look great.